What? What's going on? What are you doing? Oh, having a stretch? Yes. Caesar, good boy. Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Monday, December 17th, 2018. And yes, it's snowing again. Awesome. I love it. Not really. Okay, so before we get into the video, I want to say real quick, today is the last day of the sale for Legacy. So if you click on the link in my video, it will take you to my website, preppernurse1.com, and that will, you can go there and you can purchase Legacy foods or any of our other merchandise that we have there, t-shirts and also coffee mugs, and everything is 20% off. That sale will end tonight. Actually, it's 3 a.m. West Coast time, so 3 a.m. East Coast time. So East Coast gets a little bit more time. But that will be the end of the sale after that, okay? So just wanted to let everybody know. So if you're interested in purchasing some long-term food storage, freeze-dried food with a 25-year shelf life, please go to my website, again, preppernurse1.com. Okay, so let's get into this video. And this is kind of weird, guys, because I had this dream last night. So it was telling me basically I needed to do this video today. And I'm going to give some good examples too, just so you guys know, okay? So first of all, let me just say, this is not a slam at all against anybody who's religious. I've always felt that if whatever you believe gives you peace of mind, then I'm happy for you, okay? So let me just say that right off the bat. So that being said, I have gotten a lot of comments basically saying, well, I don't have to worry about an S.H.T.F situation ever happening because I'm going to be raptured and I'm going to go up to heaven. Or they say, I'm just going to rely on God and God is going to take care of me, okay? So I'm going to give you a little story first of all before we get into my thoughts on this, okay? So there's a story, a guy is in a sinking boat and he's out in the ocean. So first of all, somebody comes up with another boat and says, hey, come on, jump on, I can get you out of here. And the guy says, nope, I'm waiting on God, God is going to save me. So then another bigger ship comes and says, come on, get off that boat, jump on here, we'll rescue you, you'll be all set. He goes, nope, I'm waiting on God, God is going to rescue me. So in the whole time he's praying to God to come and rescue him, okay? The last thing that comes, it's a helicopter with a lifeline. And they say, come on, grab this lifeline, we're here to rescue you, you'll be safe. And he says, nope, I'm going to wait on God, God is going to come and save me. So the boat sinks and he drowns. He goes up to heaven, and there's God waiting for him when he gets there. So hold on, let me clear off this. Okay, so he gets up to heaven, and there's God waiting for him when he gets there. And he said, God, he said, I was praying to you to rescue me, and you didn't rescue me. Why not? He said, dude, I sent you 2 boats and a helicopter. What more do you want? Okay, so the moral of the story is basically don't just put all your faith into one thing. Rescue can be several different ways, okay? People that believe in the rapture, I think, are absolutely out of their mind, to be honest with you, because it's something that wasn't even brought up, I think, until like the 1700s, and then it became a thing. It is definitely not something that is going to happen, in my opinion. So people that believe in the rapture, that's great. If you believe in a rapture, that's fine. But my thing is, just like the story, hedge your bets, okay? Because what happens if you're wrong and you're not raptured and all of a sudden S.H.T.F happens and, well, wait a minute, I didn't get raptured and now I got to deal with this situation and nobody's coming to save the day. You need to save yourself, okay? It's really, really important. And I'm not trying to be critical and I'm not trying to be condescending in any way. I want you guys to know that, okay? So please don't hammer me and say, oh, this, that, or the other. You need to be taking care of yourselves. If you look in the Bible, several different preppers in the Bible, okay? I mean, 2 of them that stand out to me really quickly. One would be Noah. He prepared. People laughed at him. They thought it was a joke. And what happened? Exactly what he said would happen. But he prepared and was ready for it and he dealt with it. The other one would be, I think it was think it was Jacob, I believe. So please tell me if I'm wrong, because it's like I don't remember exactly. But the Pharaoh had a dream. He brought, I think it was Jacob in and said, "What does this dream mean?" And it was 7 years of big, fat, healthy cows, and then 7 years of scrawny, skinny cows. And what the interpretation of the dream was there's going to be 7 years of prosperity followed by 7 years of drought. So the Pharaoh put him in charge to prepare for those 7 years of drought with the 7 years of prosperousness that were going to come first. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. And because they were prepared, they survived that situation, okay? Again, another fantastic example of why to prep, why to be ready. So anybody out there that's religious and think you're just going to wait on God to save you, you know what? God helps those that help themselves, folks, okay? You need to be proactive. You need to be smart about this. And for whatever reason, I mean, this came to me, like I said, in a dream last night. And like I said, I get a lot of comments of people saying, well, I don't have to do nothing because of this, or I don't have to do nothing because God is going to take care of me. Well, like I said, you know what? You need to really, truly be proactive. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. Like I said, again, I'm not trying to be condescending. But, you know, you need to be smart about this. You really, really, truly do. And some of you are going to watch this video and you're going to say, nope, I'm not going to do nothing. Well, you won't make it, guys. You really, truly won't make it. Another thing I wanted to bring up real quick. So anyway, I want to hear you guys' feedback on this. I want to hear what you guys think. Is it, even though whatever your biblical or religious beliefs are, do you really still think it's smart to be prepared anyway? Okay? And like I said, it doesn't have to be the end of the world as we know. It could be the end of the world in your area. You know, whatever affects you directly in your area. It could be an S.H.T.F situation for you. So being prepared, being ready for those types of situations is just a smart thing to do. Second thing I wanted to bring up real quick. I saw a comment today and I wanted to address it, okay? The comment was, a lady was saying, you know, how terrible it was that I was saying that people in the city had no chance, and that, you know, I was delusional to think that I was safe where I am, you know, because I'm out in the country, and that I'm going to be untouched, that people will come and they will, you know, try to take my stuff, and that I should be helping anybody that comes and all this type of stuff. Basically was the gist of the comment. Well, first of all, the reality is, guys, if you live in the city, your chances of survival are very, very slim. Way too many predators, way too many people that are going to do whatever they want to do, and it's not going to be a safe area to be. And realistically, the people in the city, after they've destroyed the cities, they may wander out to suburbia, but they come out into the country, I doubt highly that that's going to happen, because people are creatures of habit. They're going to stay where they're comfortable. They're not going to want to be out in the woods when it's dark and you know, and no lights, and dealing with people out here that are prepared for them, okay? Yes, I am a prepper. Yes, I'm out here in the woods, but believe me, folks, and I've said this before, the last thing anybody's going to want to do in an S.H.T.F situation is target preppers. Now, we're going to be targets. I have no doubt about it. There's going to be people that are going to be stupid enough to think that they're going to come and take what we have. Absolutely, I agree that that is going to happen, okay? But if you have a group, which I have a group, I'm going to have people with like-minded mindsets that wish to survive along with me and my children. They want their families to survive. That's why they're coming here, okay? We have been planning on this. We're preparing for this, and we are going to work together. And anybody that comes to try to take what is ours because we prepared and they did not, they're in for a very rude awakening. So if you're in the city, have a plan. I've said this before. Have 3, 4, 5, 6 different ways to get out of that city without using major highways, okay? Or if you have to bug in, you know, you're going to have to be really, really stealth, because there's going to be very bad people that are going to go and do whatever they want to do. Now, my immediate threat out here in the country would be my neighbors, and I have talked about that before as well. I am not delusional and think that I'm just perfectly safe and I'm going to sit in my nice warm house and nobody's going to bother me. That's not reality, okay? I have plans, I have contingency plans, and I have plans after those plans of what we need to do. If we had to bug out, we will bug out, okay? But the plan is definitely not to bug out. The plan is to stay right where we are and defend what we have. Now, if I have, 10,000 people coming up the hill and we have ample warning ahead of time, which we would, we're going to get out of Dodge. But, it's just, the plan is, if it's winter time, where are you going? You going to go sit in the woods in the middle of winter? And how are you going to stay warm? And, there's so many contingencies with it. So the best plan is to hunker down and try to ride it out if you can, okay? If you live in the country, if you have any kind of plan in place, if you have enough food in place and those type of things. A lot of people do not, okay? So anyway, guys, I don't know why this dream came to me last night, but I definitely wanted to share that with you. And I'm not trying to be condescending to this lady, but the reality, is that you need to be proactive and work to have a plan to get out of the city if you can, and if you can't, like I said, unfortunately, the reality is a lot of people are going to die within the first month of a S.H.T.F situation. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to absolutely lose their minds. They're not going to be prepared for what happens, even though it's been drummed into their heads if they watch any of these channels over and over and over again to get ready. And they just, they laugh at it and think it's funny and they think it's a joke. Well, the last laugh, unfortunately, and it won't be funny, will be on them, because, and don't get me wrong, preppers are going to die too, folks. I mean, that's the reality of it too. Not everybody's going to make it, that is the reality. But to give yourself every advantage, every opportunity to make it, why would you not take that while you still have the opportunity? That I could never understand. So anyway, I want to hear what your thoughts are on this video. Please like, comment, share. Hit the icon to subscribe and hit the bell button to get notifications. We've had an exponential growth here recently, and it's been very awesome, guys, and I really do appreciate all the new subscribers to the channel and watching what we're doing here and stuff like that. I'm going to kick this around so you can see the pups over here playing right on the other side of the panels there. But anyway, guys, listen, I'm going to jump off here from now because it is snowing and it is not a pleasant day to be outside. So remember, we are all in this together, and if you want to try to do something to help yourself, please do, okay? Knowledge is power. It really, truly is. The more you can learn to help yourself, the better chances that you're going to have once things go south. Remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD, guys. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. It's really the only person that can do that, okay? I will talk to you all tomorrow. I hope everybody's having a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.